I got the EP3 pulled up. We had a brake problem with this thing, so it lost brakes. Quickly figured out why. The axle wore a hole into the brake line over here on the passenger side. That's now fixed, but the brakes have, I'm pretty sure there's still some air inside of the system, so I have it jacked up, because what I think I'm gonna do is go ahead and pull all the wheels off and then just use my vacuum pump and just bleed the entire system, bro. Make sure there's no air in there, and may as well just put all new brake fluid in it while we're at it. You know what I'm saying? Get all the old stuff out. But we're not gonna be doing that right now. I just wanted to get it ready. So I had mentioned yesterday that I was having an OCD attack with these interior pieces. Well, actually, I didn't say it was the interior pieces, but just so you know, it's because of the interior pieces. Look at the blazer. Now look at the interior piece. Look at the blazer. Look at the interior. The color combination just don't freaking work, bro. These pieces aren't ready. I want to try to get all this glue off with the pressure washer, so that's why those are still out here. But yeah, I was thinking about it, dude, and while I have all this stuff out, I may as well address it right now. I was thinking to myself, I would just go ahead and put it all back in, and maybe we'll pull it out another day and actually do like a color change, but that just doesn't make any sense to me. I may as well just do it now because I have it all out, because if we get it done, then we won't have to pull it out later. So yeah, I'm wanting to spray all these pieces black. Now, I don't know exactly what we're gonna do about these, but they are removable. So if you look on the back, you can actually take these little nuts out, and then you can take these pieces off. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this fabric because, I mean, it's kind of a gray color anyway, so I think that would go good with the plastics being black. And this carpet I'm gonna take off. So if you didn't know, this carpet is what that glue on the back is from. Those pieces out there that we got to get that glue off of at one time had that same kind of carpet on it, but whoever had this before me removed the carpet. But anyhow, all these pieces are just bare plastic, so all this just needs a light scuff, and we can spray all this with no problem. So yeah, that's my OCD attack. The only thing that we're going to be left with is the back seat. The back seat is actually blue, but I mean, it has like a, like this insert, this is kind of grayish. This is all blue. I figured if anything, we'll go ahead and put this seat back in for now. And we're just gonna have to keep an eye out at junkyards. Keep an eye out for a black or gray colored back seat. And front seats for that matter. I did mention I do have a set of seats I want to try in this thing. But if I can find a clean set of actual Blazer seats, I'd rather do that. Anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and continue trying to get all this glue off. Definitely isn't coming off very easy. Good Lord, bro, the glue they use on this is no joke. Oh my God. Oh. What is that? Oh no! Well, that's freaking dope, dude. The factory tag to it is on the back, like the product number. That's sick. Alright, so got all this stuff all cleaned up. I kind of sanded the areas where like the glue is that I can't get off. But I quickly realized that it was just kind of making it worse. So I'm just sanding it. I'm just spraying over the shit. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? In the future, we might put some new pieces of carpet in here. But honestly, I think once it's all painted and it's in the truck, you're really not even gonna see that. So, but yeah, whenever you start sanding on it, it just gums up and just starts spreading everywhere. But this stuff came off pretty well on both of these. I got the fabric that's still left all masked off so we don't paint that. I got everything wiped down really good with some denatured alcohol, or isopropyl alcohol, whatever. I'm not scuffing any of this. Well, I did scuff some of it like I mentioned, but that was mostly just trying to get the glue off. But we are going to be using adhesion promoter, which is a primer specifically for plastic. So what this does is it bonds to the plastic. So even if it's not sanded, this chemically bonds to it. We have to put this down before we put paint down. Paint doesn't like to stick to plastic. I'm not a scientist, don't ask me why, but whenever you put this stuff on there, paint likes to stick to this. Alright, so as you guys know, I only have gloss paint. I don't want these pieces to be gloss. I went running around once again today looking for either satin or flat that I can mix with this and make satin. Nobody has it in stock, bro. No one has any in stock for whatever freaking reason. So somebody showed me this trick a long time ago, like how to make flat paint, like how to dull the shine down out of your single stage paint, and that is basically reducing the absolute shit out of it. So right now I have 1 part paint and I'm actually going to do 1 part reducer as well. So that is actually a lot of reducer. It's a 1-to-1 mix ratio. We're gonna try this, hopefully it works. If I can get this down from a gloss finish to more of a satin finish, I'll be happy. I just don't think interior pieces look good being too terribly shiny. Adding a little bit of our polyurethane hardener, mix that up, and we should have the consistency of water. I'm just kidding. It's not gonna be that thin, but it's gonna be pretty freaking thin. All right, now with thinning it out, a lot, 1-to-1 is a lot, I'm telling you. With thinning it out, we are also going to be doing very light coats, bro. So really thin coats on here. Probably 2 or 3 thin coats until we get some good coverage. The idea is you don't want to put it on extremely wet. 1, you could potentially get runs because of how thin we made this. But for 2, if you put it on too wet, you're just going to combat what it is we're trying to do and try to get like a satin finish. You put it on real wet, it's going to end up drying glossy. So I don't know. I hope this works. Wish me luck. Otherwise, it's going to look like I've smeared tire shine all over my interior. next day, man. I ended up getting all this stuff sprayed last night, and all came out really good, bro. I'm actually really stoked on how this looks. We are having one hell of a time getting this headliner in here though. The main problem is there's like clips that are built into the headliner up there in the front. I didn't realize it till we're trying to put it in, but they're freaking broken. So when I pulled that headliner down in the front, instead of the clips like unclipping, they just broke. So there's nothing to hold it up here, which isn't a huge deal. If I have to, because there's some metal back here. If I have to, I'll just put freaking screws in there to hold that sumbitch up. I'll evenly space them and make a, you know, a nice washer or something, but yeah, I just don't want a saggy headliner. Luckily, everywhere else, the plastic actually holds the headliner up all the way around, but we're having to try to, you know, hold the headliner up and get it in. It's a pain in the ass, bro. And then this piece, there was still like some blue right here that I missed last night, so I needed to touch that up. Just been having a hell of a time, but yeah, I was trying to record like as we were putting pieces in, but it just became too much of a chore, dude. I actually sprayed those little bags too, and it came out good. The paint seems to be holding up. Who knows how long it'll last, but it looks good for now. Screw it. There's all the plastics reinstalled. I still need to do something about the headliner in the front. The main thing that's going to be supporting this is going to be the sun visors, but the sun visors are still blue, so I need to paint them. Yes, I am going to paint them. They're cloth, but I don't give a shit. They're getting painted. Yeah, definitely starting to look a lot nicer with everything all blacked out. Now, the carpet section in the back right there, that was missing when we got the Blazer. I'm probably not gonna put carpet back in there. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I mean, it kind of looks like the bed of a truck, you know what I'm saying? So my plan with that is I'm gonna get some bed liner eventually, but I want to get actual bed liner. I don't want to get like the stuff in a spray paint can. I want to get the stuff that comes with a gun, you know, that you spray on, so it has a real heavy texture. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead, and whenever I get the bed liner, I'll mask off all of this, and I just want to bed line this area, because I'm sure whenever we get this thing up and running, I'll more than likely be using this to like pick stuff up, you know, like throwing engines or parts or whatever back there. So ain't no sense in putting carpet in it. I'll just bed line it. Yeah, I definitely still have a lot of stuff I have to paint black, so I'm gonna go ahead and paint these for the time being. We'll probably get a new set. Like even gray ones would be nice, man. I'm actually really excited to make a junkyard trip. Back seat is mostly blue. I mean, I don't know, this is going to be another thing I need to keep an eye out for at junkyard. See if I can find one that's either black, like this section's all black, or gray or something. Same with these. I'm trying to get rid of all the blue. I mean, we needed to replace these anyhow. But another thing we got is all the seat belts in here. So yeah, man, this stuff is all blue. I was kind of thinking about trying to paint this as well. What do you think, man? Should we experiment and see if the seatbelts will actually take paint? I mean, worst case scenario, it comes out like crap, you know what I'm saying? I need to find some at the junkyard. I think we should at least try to paint them and see if it holds up. It'll be exactly like I said, an experiment. We'll see if this is gonna work. We are still giving away a car, the E46. There's still tickets left. We need to sell them out so that I can choose a winner. It's just another vehicle that's in my way around here. I really don't need it. I don't plan on doing anything with it on the channel, so that's the reason why I put it up as a giveaway for you guys. So if you guys are interested in the E46 at all, the link is in the description down below. Anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do smash the like button. Peace, and I'll see you tomorrow.